Hey guys, welcome to the channel today. I read this article a while back about the earthquakes in California. Uh, Signs have been there for a while about a big one or a bigger one hitting. The big one hasn't hit yet. I mean, obviously a 7.0 or a 7.1 or 6.4, whatever they keep classifying it as right now. Um, but this article right here reports that they're having 400 to 500 of these earthquakes a day. Um, you might not be able to feel all of them. Seismographs pick them up though. Um, what all do we have going on out there? Um, we have the guys are at Yellowstone setting records. What was it last year? It set a record, and it's already on pace this year to set a record. And this thing used to hardly ever go off, and was it 32 last year, and we're already up at right around that this year already, and half year's just barely by. Um, the Yellowstone supervolcano, all that's all connected over there with the magma flow and the tectonic plates. All that extra activity that's going on right now, it just keeps pointing toward the inevitable big one happening. Whether it's the big earthquake leading to the big super volcano erupting, but it's going to happen eventually, whether we see it or not. But everything's pointing in that direction that something big's going to happen. Yellowstone's it's uplifting, the ground swelling, the magma pools are filling. You got the steamboat geyser going off at record rates. All these um, earthquakes, the earthquake that just hit Ridgecrest, and all the aftershocks that are happening, but yet this last one they didn't call it aftershock, but it's these plates are still slipping and sliding and creating these earthquakes. I'd found a report, and I'm gonna try to find it here in a second, about a possible the seismographs don't match up to the actual earthquake evidence that they think may be possibly an artificial underground explosion. Possibly it's that military base that maybe created the second earthquake, or maybe that it happened artificially. Don't know. That's just everything has theories, and it's just people want the truth. And the way things are going today. I mean, from it's hard to believe what's going on. I mean, from moon landings to recent events to the submarine the other day. Like, things are imminent. I think World War III is imminent. Something's going to happen. It's going to set it off. Um, New information is saying that the Russians were actually out there trying to tap into our data, the underground, internet lines, as we'll just call it for simplicity. But it's neither China or Russia. They both said they won't take us on aircraft carrier to aircraft carrier or tank to tank. They'll do it strategically from space or below or wherever. They'll attack us in our electronics and our media, trying to undermine elections or take our data, which is the report now is what that Russian sub was doing the other day. Um, Everything ties together one way or other. It's gonna something big's gonna get set off. I mean, from earthquakes to volcanoes to war, we just got to be prepared and try to keep the truth out there, or at least our attempts to find the truth. And we just got to stay prepared and just keep your eye on the news. Um, Try to find your credible sources and think outside the box. If you can't think outside the box, you'll be blindfolded, and you'll never find the truth. You'll believe what they want to believe, what they want you to believe. And I've got to add to the news today, Jeffrey Epstein arrested for sex trafficking of minors. This has been long coming for a while, hence the headline there. He's had a long history of this. So there's a deep state player right there. This billionaire is finally maybe be getting what's coming to him if it works out that way. But I just had to throw that up there in the news. It's one big deep state player that's probably going to go behind bars. FBI went and raided his house, knocked down his door, 11 or 12 or so of them, pounded, neighbor said, in his New York townhouse. So there's one more off the street, hopefully for a while. But you know how these things go. I mean, when you're famous or rich, it's very easy to get off this crap. So hopefully they keep him where he belongs. And I just have to add this on there, and we'll show you a picture of a Trump in his younger days. Jeffrey Epstein. Trump once praised billionaire charged with sex trafficking minors for liking women on the younger side. And you see Trump there in his younger days posing with Jeffrey Epstein and a couple younger women. So there you go. All these big players are related one way or the other. Back in those days, I don't think Trump ever thought he'd be president of the United States, but he is. And probably will be another term. Guarantee it. He'll be reelected in 2020. That's my predictions.